Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on July 9th, 2025, just yesterday. It introduces a new agentic system that can take a highly distorted 256 by 256 pixel image and turn it into a crystal clear, photorealistic 4K output. The paper is titled 4KAgent, Agentic Any Image to 4K Super Resolution. And as we'll see, its performance isn't just limited to natural photos, it extends to medical and scientific imaging as well. This paper introduces a system that uses multiple AI agents to analyze and restore images without needing domain-specific retraining. Also, the authors shared their project on GitHub. The code itself is marked as coming soon, but the repository is live. For now, you'll find a great overview of their entire agentic framework, the system design, and the new dataset they introduced. Definitely one to keep an eye on. Alright, let's dive right into the visuals. This first figure really captures the essence of the 4KAgent's power. It shows how the system uses multiple agents, including a perception agent that leverages vision language models, which are AIs that understand both images and text, to analyze the input. You can see the result at the top. A noisy cityscape transformed into a stunning 4K image. Below, a gallery shows its versatility across old photos, AI-generated art, and even medical scans, all handled by the same system without retraining. Now, to get a better sense of how this all works, this table of contents gives us a great roadmap. It lays out the core components of the 4KAgent system. We see the perception agent, which I mentioned uses those vision language models to analyze the image. Then there's the restoration agent, which actually does the work of cleaning it up. It even has a dedicated face restoration pipeline for portraits and a profile module that lets the user customize the process. This modular structure is really key to its flexibility. Okay, so this figure really breaks down that modular workflow. We see the system in action, starting with a low-res version of the famous Disaster Girl meme. The perception agent first uses what are called image quality assessment experts, essentially AIs trained to score image quality, to figure out what's wrong with the picture. It then creates a custom restoration plan. The restoration agent executes this plan using a quality-driven mixture of experts policy, which means for each step, it tries several tools and picks the one that gives the best result. And for images with people, the system has a dedicated face restoration pipeline, which we see here. First, it crops the girl's face from the meme. Then, it runs that crop through 3 different expert models simultaneously: CodeFormer, GFP-GAN, and DiffFace. After that, a face quality-driven mixture of experts, or MOE, kicks in. This MOE policy is basically a smart judge that evaluates all 3 versions and picks the best one. Finally, that best face is seamlessly pasted back into the main image, resulting in a dramatically clearer portrait. So we've seen how it handles faces with a few dedicated models. This figure shows the entire toolkit the main restoration agent can draw from. It's organized into categories for fixing specific issues, like denoising, deblurring, and even JPEG compression artifact removal. The quality-driven mixture of experts policy selects the best tool from this extensive list for each step, and the user can guide this choice, telling the system whether to prioritize fidelity, which is about mathematical accuracy, or perceptual quality, which focuses on what looks best to a human eye. Alright, moving on. This next table shows how the system performs on a really interesting task: upscaling AI-generated content. We're looking at images created by other AIs, like Sana and GPT-4o. The table compares the quality of their output directly versus first generating a lower resolution image and then using the 4K agent to upscale it. The results are measured with several quality metrics, like NIQE, where a lower score is better, and others like ClipIQA and MUSIQ, where higher is better. Across the board, adding the 4K agent consistently improves the final image quality. And that ability to enhance AI-generated images really brings us to the core conclusion. So to wrap up, the 4KAgent represents a major step towards a truly universal image restoration tool. Its key innovation is the agentic framework, essentially a team of AIs that analyzes any image, plans a custom fix, and chooses the best tools for the job. This approach delivers state-of-the-art results on everything from old photos to specialized medical scans, all without any domain-specific retraining. That's all for today. Thanks for tuning in to the AI Research Roundup. I'm your host, Alex.